The SOS from India-England ODI series will reverberate for some time and clear warning signs which cannot be ignored. The ICC Champions Trophy is set to begin in Pakistan and UAE next week, and the ODI series between the two former champions was the last dress rehearsal for them before the proper tournament. But they are playing only 3 ODIs, but a week earlier played 5 T20 matches. The ODIs don't hold the same charm for spectators and officials, though it was a sell-out crowd which witnessed the India-England matches. However, the matches were pretty one-sided, with India getting a measure of their rivals. The predictability that is like an invisible clock is making ODIs less exciting. The format is on ICU and needs urgent attention. The top 8 cricket-playing countries will vie for honours in the Champions Trophy tournament, which has been revived after a gap of 8 years. Pakistan, the hosts, are the reigning champions. Between 2017, when the tournament was last held in England, and 2025, 2 ICC and 4 T20 World Cups were held, which clearly shows where the priorities lie. The Champions Trophy tournament is being held at a time when T20 is a smashing hit. The mushrooming of T20 leagues across the world and introduction of T10 and 100 format is slowly pushing ODI into oblivion. The attention spans of the new generation of cricket fans appear to be diminishing, and T20 cricket continues to be their favorite format. Former cricketers and administrators have expressed doubts about the future of the ODI format. English captain Jos Buttler was unsure about the future of ODI amid the T20 boom. "I'm unsure, to be honest," he told reporters on the eve of the first ODI against India in Nagpur. "I think I've actually really enjoyed 50-over cricket. It's always been one of my favorite formats actually, but it's certainly been pushed a little bit towards the margins in the recent years," he said. Buttler also blames the packed schedule and the rise of the T20 leagues around the cricketing circuit. "The way scheduling is, and obviously the rise of T20 and franchise cricket," he said. With most of the top players interested in pursuing a freelance T20 career, often countries struggle to field their best players on the park for the ODI format. Ravi Shastri, the former Indian captain and noted cricket commentator, and Pakistani legend Wasim Akram were also skeptical about the future of the ODI format. Ravi Shastri blamed the influence of T20 game for the inability of the players to build an innings in the ODI format. He said the players lacked patience to play the waiting game, resulting in their cheap dismissals. "Now the players are not willing to knock the ball around, and the art of building a long innings is lost on modern players," he said. Ravi Shastri suggested a reduction in the number of overs to bring back the excitement to the ODI format. Shastri said when the World Cup started it was a 60-over format and it was reduced to 50 overs from 1987 onwards, and now it is time to reduce it further to 40 overs. Shastri said most of the teams are not utilizing their full quota of 50 overs, depriving fans of full action. "It is true that the art of building an innings is lost in the era of hit and giggle cricket, but some of the greatest innings in the history of the game were played in the ODI format." Kapil Dev's 175 and Viv Richards' 189, Glenn Maxwell's stunning double century against Afghanistan in 2023 World Cup are just a few examples of flipping tide knocks in ODI. The ODI format needs a virtues normally associated
Sachin
with Test
Tendulkar
cricket,
a few years ago suggested
of
the breaking down of 50
50
overs into 2 blocks of 25 overs and 2 innings each, similar to the baseball format, but there were a few takers for his idea. But it is time for the administrators to think out of the box to stop the format from losing its relevance in the modern world.